Hi folks, mindfulness. As I try to get position here. Welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in the forest. The sun's shining on this last day of April with the birds chirping outside, and welcome to mindfulness. I remember a while back I was listening to a podcast whose name I can't remember, and it wasn't a mindfulness podcast. It was just a regular podcast that had one episode on mindfulness. And today I'm a visual person, but I got the gist of it from listening to it. Thanks to my imagination. But so I thought, if any of you are also visual learners, or you take in information better that way, visually, I would make a video for you on of what I'll translate it into a video, what I heard on that podcast. And I'm sure some of you already know this, and I'm usually late to these things because I'm not on social media, or I don't have a TV or cable or whatever, so I'm pretty sure you already know. But for those of you who don't know, and this is what they describe mindfulness to be like. So for instance, in this particular case, take a piece of chocolate. It doesn't have to be chocolate. It could be candy that you like, a particular sweet that you like. And what you do first is that you take it and you basically just look at it, just observe it, just take it in. This one's dark, noir, and it's funny how I started looking at it. It says Swiss. I don't understand. I never understood Swiss chocolate or Belgian chocolate, because just because they mix things. I don't know any European countries that grow their own cocoa. But maybe they've changed. The climate is changing. But anyway, first thing you do is that you just look at it. Just take it in, maybe the packaging, and if maybe you just forget about the packaging, take it out of the packaging and look at it like that. Yeah, let's forget about the packaging for now, because packaging is just packaging. This is a tiny one, but you can get those blocks too and just break off a piece. You see better now? I don't know if you can. So you put your chocolate. I make these things. One of the whimsical stuff that I make, just two bits of tree stumps that I screw together. So anyway, your chocolate, it's got little rivets, or almost like hand hammered metal, that if you would, if you can imagine. It's thin, it's dark. I don't know what percent dark, could be 60-70%. And just looking at it right now, it smells good. Dark chocolate is, the darker the chocolate, the higher percentage of cacao, the more bitter it is. The more bitter really anything, plants, vegetables, in this case cocoa, the higher. In this case, the higher amount of I'm drooling. The higher amount of antioxidants, and better for you. The less cocoa, like milk chocolate, the less cocoa, more sugar. And really, white chocolate is probably, I don't know if it has any chocolate in it. It's sort of like gold. I'm digressing. Sort of like gold, where 24 karat gold is solid gold. 18 karat gold is 75% gold. 14 karat gold is only 50% gold. The rest of it is brass or nickel or whatever. 10 karat gold is, well, 25% gold. So if you're shopping for gold and you buy, 10 or 14 karat gold, not really getting that much gold. Go to India. That's where gold is high carats. India has a lot of nice things to offer. But anyway, so now that you've looked at it for some time, I was busy looking at you, digressing. Now you can pick it up and smell it. Maybe look at it close up and then smell it. It does smell good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really does. It smells. It takes me back to those when you were little. Maybe you had those little ones that had liqueur in them. I don't know why. It takes me back there. My parents weren't alcoholics. Oh, it does smell good. This isn't a comedy. This is a serious thing, folks. Got little bits of fluff. Don't get distracted now. I suppose the idea is to exercise restraint and to see if you can. How long it takes for you to. I think I've looked at it and I smelt it for as long as I can take. I'm not a chocoholic, and I love cakes. I can eat cakes all day, but even when it comes to chocolate, I don't like plain chocolate like this. I like chocolate that has things in it. I'm allergic to nuts now, but when I didn't, used to be like nuts and hazelnuts and things in it. But nougats. But anyway, I think it's time, folks. I think it's time, and you're getting impatient. I'm getting impatient. But that's the thing. You're supposed to be patient. It's so difficult. Easier when I had it in my mind. I thought I would do this for you, but when I'm sitting here actually doing this. Okay. You now pop it into your mouth and do not chew on it. Don't bite it. You're still exercising restraint. What you want to do is let it melt in your mouth. It's the combination of sun and my hand is hot. I'm fairly hot-blooded anyway. I'm starting to melt this chocolate in my hand. I'll be forced to lick my fingers in front of you. But you pop this in your mouth and really resist the urge to bite on it. Okay? Chew on it. Just let it melt in your mouth. I think you're allowed to switch it from side to side. Let it rest on your tongue. This is too big a piece for that. Too big a piece. Should have broken it in half. Maybe you can It's melting now. I'm tasting the bitterness, but it broke off in half, which was good. Now I got one in each cheek. is softening and melting, going down. I'm trying not to suck on it, rather to let it just gently melt in your mouth. This is actually good to, as a secondary benefit, to distract you from the chatter in your head. For those of you that have that, I don't know anyone that doesn't. I don't know a lot of people anyway. mm. 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 Now it's reduced so much. I have it under my tongue. Stuck. Which is what you do to wine. You just it make no difference that taking in air. My dad used to do that. No, it didn't make any difference. It didn't enhance it in any way. Taking a deep breath didn't make a difference either. It doesn't hurt it. So I do this. I mean, I didn't, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know this was called mindfulness. Sometimes I do this, and consciously, that's the thing, consciously. I used to eat much faster, everything. It was, for me, for those who have, I hate saying this, ADHD traits, we are task-driven. So we were given a task, we need to get it done. And so, and also, one of my last menial jobs that I had 20 years ago, it was very, every minute counted. I was a server, so like a waiter, glorified waiter. Every minute counted, so you had to be doing something, and there's time that, big conventions and things, people have to eat, go for their breaks, the speeches, and all that stuff. So, time-driven. So I've been making a conscious effort to eat slowly. It's beneficial in many ways. In this case, this wasn't anything that your gut or your stomach needs to digest. But if there are things that require chewing, the more you chew it. Oh, there's a nice duck going by. They're very streamlined, and they flap their wings much faster than a Canada goose does. Digressing, sorry. And so the more you chew every bite, A, you enjoy it more, and B, the less work your stomach has to do, less bloating, and because they have to still tear it apart and digest, break down the fibers. But if your chewing and mastication is done, a lot of the work for your stomach, then there's less work for it to do. So for instance, this is what I was saying. So if I have a little, and by the way, folks, I'm not a big chips eater, crisps as some call it, eater. But if I do, I get like a little container, and don't go sitting on the couch with a bag of chips. You'll eat it all. Just give yourself a little container of chips, and when you only have a little bit, you savor it more. See, I'm already drooling, and you just don't take you don't even take two pieces at the same time and stuff it in your mouth, just like popcorn. Take one chip, one single chip, put it in your mouth. Doesn't matter what size. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Don't take a big one, because my mouth bruises easily. So it becomes like a shards of chips, chop suey in your mouth. Take a little chip, put it in your mouth, and chew it slowly. Chips. When it comes to chips, it's not something that you can put in your mouth and let it get soggy. You want to chew it, but chew it slowly. And you feel, with every bite, you feel that you get the taste every time you bite on it, you munch on it. And so anyway, same for popcorn. Don't pop two pieces in your mouth. one for each side of your mouth. Just take one each bite here, send it over a bite there, and then you can really taste the marriage of coconut oil, whatever you fry it with, or even if it's butter. Butter is good too. Salt, sea salt, all those tastes come together, and it tastes better than if you were to shovel things into your mouth like that. Just because now you have this thing, it's a task. Finish it and move on to the next thing. Well, folks, I don't know how we got to all these things about life lessons and things. It was just supposed to be a mindfulness exercise. So give this a try. It doesn't have to be chocolate. I just had this, and maybe it was the podcast that and it came to me. It was a while back. I don't know why it came to me today. But if you do try this, and you can let me know, and if there are other ways of mindfulness that I don't know about. I don't really go researching things like this because I try to use my own intuition and what I think. Like I said, no one told me about popcorn or chips, and it was way before I heard about I heard that podcast. So I'd already been doing that with something else. Yeah, let me know and share it. And I'm ignorant. I like to learn more. Maybe there is someone else it's impossible to be as ignorant as me, but someone else might want to learn and try. But we really do need to slow down. I'm in the right place. I'm in the forest now that this nice. I'm going to be going out shortly, and I'll be out for a long time. So I'm already taking in the natural world. It's easier for me now. It wasn't. I lived in the city for over 4 decades, but I'm here now. I'm realizing how much better the life in the slower pace of life is. And I need to know, I still speak too fast. I need to slow that down too. Maybe I'll figure out a way to adjust the camera or whatever before I post it. No, I'm just kidding. Mindfulness.